As I stand here today looking out, I feel very much like Woody Allen must have felt like in the movie Sleeper. In the movie, Woody is awakened from a state of hibernation years in the future. Like Woody Allen, I'm rubbing the sleep from my eyes to see a large green building on the Ohio Wesleyan campus, nicknamed the Grub. And students sitting here in front of me, who I left 3 years ago, who were just freshmen, and who are now heading towards careers in college as young adults. What has happened in 3 years? I can still remember a certain freshman honors biology class that included Ulange, Kristen, David, Carrie, John, Casey, Kristen, just to name a few. One specific memory jumps out at me one day when I was teaching at the board, I turned around quickly to notice that the entire class was doing the wave. Now, I had a choice, give the whole class a detention or laugh, and I laughed. To help me refresh this memory, I'm going to ask something very special. Anyone who was in that honors biology class when I ask you to, if you could please just stand up quickly, raise your hands over your head, and then sit back down. Ready? Go. Yes. Now, the problem with recalling a memory like that that's so specific is that a lot of people probably feel left out. So let's create a new memory here today together. When I tell you, I want this part of the audience to stand up, raise your hands over your head, and sit back down. You catch it, move it around this way. We'll use the graduating class and the faculty to bridge the gap over to this side. Stand up and sit down, and we'll end it right here. Okay? Go! Go! Years from now, you may recall this memory with your friends and share in some laughter. However, what is memorable for one is not necessarily memorable for another. And a way to discover that someone is not sharing your memory is to watch their reaction carefully. If they're going, yeah, what a memory, they didn't remember. But you know what? That's okay. A memory of a great moment is yours to replay over and over, triggered by something someone said, or, for me anyway, sometimes an odd smell. For example, how many people can recall a specific memory upon hearing the word zoo? Maybe an olfactory recall device might be more helpful, but I won't do that. I specifically remember when my little sister Susan would sleepwalk every night at 10 p.m. when I was about 12 years old. My brother and I thought it would be interesting to take her on a sleepwalking tour of a zoo. So we would guide her around the house while pointing out the exhibits. Look, Susan, there's a giraffe. Oh, a chimpanzee. Look out, an elephant on the warpath. What a memory. A quality memory like that must be nourished by being frequently recalled, especially in moments of extreme stress, like public speaking. So when you're under pressure, which you will be, take a deep breath and remember good times at Hayes High School, doing the wave at commencement, or Susan Shellard walking around the house in a sleeping stupor waving at flamingos. Suddenly your problems don't appear quite so large. At this point, a lot of you are probably looking at your programs wondering, what is this speech about? And is he going to juggle or not? I'm not going to juggle, but I want to focus on the difference in your program between memories and reflections for a second. A lot of you probably think that those two words mean the same thing. But for me, the difference lies in the fact that reflections are what you learn from your memories. I should have, and next time I will, often precede a reflection. For example, I should have studied harder for that advanced biology test. Reflections can help you to learn from your mistakes. However, let me caution you to not let reflections become fears of failure. For example, next time, I just won't try, and that way I can't fail. Learn from your mistakes, but don't let this knowledge make you fearful of trying. As your future unfolds, use your memories and reflections to focus your dreams. I was looking for some meaningful quotes regarding dreams. I reviewed quotes from some of our most famous dreamers: Martin Luther King, Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, your parents. From those famous dreamers, I wanted to select quotes that would have the most meaning for you today. Dr. and Mrs. Denny Radabaugh, Carrie's parents, had this to say: "Trust yourself and believe in yourself, because we do." Mr. Malcolm McLean, David's father, said, "No matter how tough it is out there, cannibalism is outlawed." As you can see, your parents have taken you through this experience of high school and will continue to stand by you as you dare to dream into the future. By graduating from high school today, you have fulfilled one of your parents' dreams for you. It is both your parents and teachers that have helped you get to this point, and I think it very appropriate that you stand and acknowledge their contribution to your success. Your parents and teachers have guided you this far towards attaining your dreams. They will continue to stand by you, affirming and encouraging you in their support. It is now up to you to discover the path that will lead you to your dreams. In conclusion, in times of stress, recall the pleasant memories of your high school experience, learn from your mistakes, but don't become fearful of trying. And dare to dream knowing that you have the support of your parents, your teachers, and your friends. Thank you.
Dr. Dick, Mr. Shellard, Mr. Schultz, members of the Board of Education, parents, grandparents, teachers, and guests. It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 1992. As their principal, I certify that each candidate has met all requirements as set forth by the Ohio Department of Education and the Delaware City Schools. Furthermore, they are an exemplary group whose talents and accomplishments in academics, athletics, music, and drama have made us all very proud.
Mr. Bixler, thank you for your recommendation, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I accept it and declare these folks graduates of Rutherford B. Hayes High School. Thank you.